everyone, it's Gigi here with Earth 5D University. I'm here to do a reading and I'm just getting it quiet in the background. My kiddos are escorting themselves out. Whoa. I like lighting this and it's going wild. Sage gone wild. Smoking and burning everywhere. All right, there we go. So guys, we're gonna get some guidance from your light family. What guidance do you need from your light family to manifest the relationship that you want? What do you need to do? We're gonna get guidance from your light family. Thanks to Diane. I got a new deck today. Appreciate that, Diana. And I'm excited to use it. We're using the Cosmic reading cards. They're really, really beautiful. These are activation cards, so hopefully you're going to get a charge from this reading, not just sit and passively watch the reading, but actually get some light code from it, okay? All right, guys, we have 3 piles to choose from, and let's get into it. Guys, if you haven't found my big sister channel, by the way, go over to Earth 5D. The link is down below, and there's tons of readings there. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter. Okay, if you're looking for more content like this. So guys, here we have, right here we have pile 1 with this rock. Pile 2 is the candle, the tea light. And pile 3 is the feather. My voice is kind of quiet today. I think I'm just tired. So if I sound more quiet than usual, that's why. I'm going like crazy. But I'm about to take I think I'm going to go away for the weekend, take a little vacation. All right, guys. Take a minute and choose your pile 1, 2, or 3. Guidance from your light family on how to manifest this relationship. What do you need to do or change to bring it in? Okay, let's get into it. Starting with pile 1. What do we need to do to manifest this? Welcome, pile 1. If you chose this little rock, this is your reading. We're getting guidance from your light family. How to manifest this relationship. What do you want? What do you have to do to manifest it? I'm making a super big mess with the sage. Like there's ash going everywhere. But it's too fun and it smells too good to resist. There we go. All right. Let's get into it, my friends. What do we need to do to manifest this? So the major energy here is self-worth, okay? Which has to do with your understanding of self and how you see yourself in a cosmic way. Not just what your ego tells you you are, but what you actually are. All right, I'm gonna read that to you. Okay, then I'll get you some tarot cards, a couple. So you need to work on self-worth to manifest this. This is card 27. Wow, this book is so pretty. Let me show you guys. Well, first of all, I love the cover, the energy kind of. Just look at it. Ooh, pretty, huh? Nari Anastasia. Apparently that's the author. All right, I'm gonna go over to 27. Okay, so self-worth. Sometimes the hardest part of the journey is believing you're worthy of the trip. That's by Glenn Beck. Do you know just how worthy, amazing, and unique you are? You are incredible. If you pick this card, we would like you to also see the amazing soul that is you. You are enough. Step back from trying to justify your existence with all the things that you constantly do. Stop comparing yourself to others, dear one. Please, not for 1 second, ever feel that you don't measure up to the people around you. No one is perfect. Even the people that you may be comparing and measuring yourself against. Too much of your personal power is being given to others, which can be draining on your own energy supplies. One of the most fundamental questions to ask yourself is, how much do I love myself? How much do I love myself? Take some time out from your schedule and reflect on this question. The extent to which you love yourself dictates how successful you are in every facet of your life, mind, body, and spirit. You are worthy, and in your relationships, right? You are worthy. It is time to stop walking in the shadow of others. Take your place on your own golden chair. Sit amongst the gods and goddesses and shine your radiant light. Appreciate yourself and all the beauty you bring to this world. The more you come to see your own value and worth, the more others come to see these qualities within you. No matter who you are or what you feel you have accomplished in this life, you are magnificent and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. Take your place and shine. So there is a prayer, and it goes like this. Holy Spirit, fill me with love and help me embrace the light, love, and creative soul that is truly me. So guys, in order to manifest your person, or if you've already manifested them, in order to have them in your life in a really healthy and wonderful, productive way, it's important to remember your own worth and not comparing yourself to material things in the material plane, not to compare yourself to other people or things, but to know that inside of you, you are inherently amazing and beautiful and wonderful and precious. And in order to believe that someone else would feel this way about you, you must believe it yourself. Okay? That's a beautiful message. Let's get some tarot. So we have the 8 of Wands and the Hermit. So I feel like it's going to be important for you to, like she said, take some time out from your schedule to reflect on you and contemplate your majesty, the majesty that you are, your own majesty as a human being named you. And it would even be, I'm seeing some of you literally like journaling and writing this down, because some of you have been going years and years and years with not being able to accept yourself. Maybe some of you have like eating challenges or body image challenges, or over-exercising or under-exercising, or I'm just hearing the word body image. I'm being shown that. So this is about being comfortable in your own skin. And I think I've mentioned to some of you who come for the spiritual guidance that I used to have really big problems with eating disorders when I was younger. And when I got pregnant with my son, who's now going to be 19 in May, crazy, he really healed me. When I got pregnant with him, everyone was like, how are you going to sustain, a baby, because you're not eating. I was very, very underweight. And but when I got pregnant in his life, his soul filled my body, with his life. It healed me. So don't be ashamed if you guys are struggling with body image challenges. Just know that the spirit of all of creation lies within you. You are a holy temple. And as you get in touch with you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have a fake inner voice. This isn't about creating like a fake dialogue. This is about sometimes confronting the places that are in pain and suffering inside of you, and just loving it and inviting spirit into it. Okay? Because we can't gloss over some of the shadowy parts of ourselves. We can't just cram it down and be like, oh, that's not there. Because the shadowy parts of ourselves need love too, right? They need light. So if you're not struggling with anything with body image, just know that spirit lies within you, and you're beautiful. And your person thinks you're beautiful. They love your eyes, right? So wake up to who you are and your divinity, guys. 8 of Wands, we have travel. So this is a lot of sexual energy. So this too is also about surrendering your sexuality and your sex drive, and you know, who you partner with to spirit, and invite spirit into your sexuality as well, to elevate your frequency and vibration. There's a divinity in every area of you, you know, including your sexuality. It's healing, it's holy and beautiful. And so every area of you, bring it to the light. Okay? There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You're perfect. All right, let's channel a couple messages from your person. So if you need help with your own spiritual journey, check out my website. It's listed down below. I have all sorts of spiritual coaching packages to help remove some of these stuck energies and transmute them to the higher frequencies. What? Okay, so your person is certain of their love for you. Okay, and then we have the answers you So if you don't have anyone in mind and you're just like, what's blocking love, you know? This is blocking love. And if you were looking for a yes or no question, or a question that could be answered with yes or no, the answer is yes. This person thinks you're worthy and beautiful. Okay, pile 1. My kids are like making crazy noises. Excuse that. But it is like a lively home that I live in, so that's good. All right, guys, much love and light, pile 1, and we'll see you next time. Make sure you drop a comment below. I care about how you feel. Subscribe to the channel for future videos, and like it if you like it. If this has helped you. Also share this channel. We gotta pass it along. Spread the consciousness. My cat is in agreement with that. All right, guys, much love. Okay, if you chose pile 2, this is your reading. If you chose the candle, welcome. You're talking to your light family today. We're getting guidance on how to bring this love in your life, how to bring this person in. What do you need to do or not do? Okay. My cat, girl, please. She is intense sometimes. So we have surrender. We have card 31, surrender. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. So that's a very straightforward message, right? In order to bring this person into your life, your light family is suggesting that you surrender. Let me read you this, okay? This is card 31. So there's a quote here: surrender to what is, let go of what was, have faith in what will be. That's by Sonia Riccati. If you have picked this card, you're being guided to surrender. Surrender your worries, burdens, and control outer outcomes, and just be with life in this present moment. By surrendering, you allow life to move forward naturally as it should. Resisting the natural cycles of life only causes anguish, frustration, and a feeling of constant struggle. Dear one, stop persisting in swimming the other way. When you push against life, life pushes back, and what you resist most will continue to exist in your life. Do you feel perplexed by the fall of autumn leaves? No, for there is a trust in the natural cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. We too experience these cycles. However, most of us live in a state of unawareness and resist the cycles of birth and death within them. This doesn't mean you should quit, but rather to make that decision to trust the cycles of this relationship, of this connection. For when you are in acceptance of what is, you become more empowered to attract the outcome you desire. Acceptance does not mean giving up your power and light to another, allowing yourself to be ill-treated, or giving up on your dreams. Acceptance is giving up your resistance to what is and allowing Spirit to guide you to do what needs to be done. When you surrender that tight hold you have on the situation and bring yourself to a place of inner peace, you will find that clarity. Solutions will appear and allow deeper wisdom to guide your way. Energy that was once spent on resistance will now be focused on projects that bring you joy. This in turn will attract the miracles and blessings you so hope for. So the affirmation is, I surrender to this moment and trust in the Great Spirit to guide my way. Okay, so Spirit is reminding you, your light family is reminding you that there's natural cycles of you and your person and you and your love life. And if you have the death grip on that, it takes too much energy and it stifles the development of the natural rhythms of things. And I think as a woman, or just as a human being, one of the most, telling ways that I've experienced this in my own life is just the cycle of getting pregnant, right, and giving birth, because you absolutely cannot rush that. Every stage is precious, And I remember my son, I just spoke about him in the last reading. He's 19 now, but when I had him, I didn't give birth till 42 weeks, right? So you're only supposed to go 40 weeks. But because I was using a midwife and she had a more holistic approach, all holistic, she let me go 2 weeks late, in which case I drank a bottle of castor oil. Got so sick, but it threw me into labor. But it's just see guys, you can't force it. You really can't force the natural cycles. It was like, even though he was resisting being born, which is a whole nother story, I had to just trust on the timing, right? You just have to trust the process. And the other thing too is, since you don't really see your baby or know what it looks like, it's sitting there growing inside of you, and you have no idea what to expect. You have no idea what the heck's going on. It just takes a lot of faith and trust. So I feel like you're giving birth to this relationship, and it's time for you to surrender it. Okay, and that's going to give you the movement that you need. So we have the Four of Swords, and that's what look at. This again is recovery, it's surrender, it's meditation and contemplation, it's going in the womb of creation and just allowing yourself to heal, allowing Spirit to guide the process of how this shakes out, okay, for you. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is resilience. So you are resilient enough to surrender. You're strong enough to surrender. So your logic is required here, This isn't like about something emotional. This is something of swords. Something in your head you just have to just commit to, is to allowing surrender. Right? Let's get some messages from your person. Okay. If I sound a little low energy, it's because I am. I'm tired today. But that happens, right? So we have soulmates here. Beautiful. So there's a beautiful soulmate energy present between you and your person. I think everything's going to be just fine. Just allow this to flow at its own pace. I would do anything for our love. Beautiful. So if you had a specific person in mind, they would do anything for your love. So sometimes we trip over our own agenda because we have control issues, right? We trip all over our own agenda And then we aren't able to see what is in reality. We're like making up our own reality rather than seeing what's there. That happens a lot. So if you surrender, Spirit will take care of this for you and your light family. Okay, my friends? All right, pile 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope it has assisted you. If it has, make sure you like it. Subscribe to the channel for future videos. And we'll see you next time, my friends. Drop a comment below. I care about how this impacts you. Bye, guys. Okay, if you chose pile 3, welcome to your reading, my friends. So happy you're here. We're asking your light family, what do I need to do or not do to manifest this relationship, right? What do I need to do to manifest the relationship? What's the guidance? Beautiful, we have emotions. And of course, emotions are energy in motion. Emotions. Card 12. Wow. I love how her hair is like alive, right? Alive with life and light. Let's read this to you, okay? So, something about your emotions is going to help. Okay, it's card 12. Let's get into it. I want to read this. So there's a quote here. It is time to acknowledge and release suppressed emotional energy in a positive, constructive way. Emotions and feelings assist us in navigating our way through life. They are fundamental to determining the health of our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. Many people suppress their emotions for fear of being consumed by them. Neglected, stored emotions create volcanic pressure within, which can be detrimental to one's energy and body. If you have selected this card, Spirit is encouraging you to allow your emotions to flow in a safe space for you. Express your emotions. If you are sad, then cry. If you are angry, then be angry. Acknowledge and truly feel this process. Observe the emotions that are being released and ask yourself, from where do these reactions and emotions stem? Perhaps past memories and experiences are overlaying the current experience and increasing its emotional impact on you. Projection, right guys? Past things being projected onto the current situation. So if we don't work through emotions in the past, they just follow along and oftentimes really, really cloud our vision because we are unable to see past the emotion. Yeah. Okay. Perhaps past memories and experiences are overlaying. Okay, I read that. It's so easy to overlook the tight grip these denied emotions have had on you until they are released. Channeling these emotions in a positive, constructive way rather than ignoring them allows you to free yourself of the emotional baggage within you. This act of releasing enables you to be present to enjoy the magic and awe of your everyday miracles. It's easy and tempting to resist these unpleasant emotions, but the only way you will be free of this suppressed energy is to walk through the emotions. I say integrating them, right? Writing down your feelings, releasing your emotions in nature, or talking with someone you trust are just some of the many ways you can dispel this pent-up energy. Be gentle and compassionate with yourself during this process. There's a prayer. Great Spirit, please guide me through the process of cleansing and releasing with love. Ooh, guys, so you just are jammed up with emotions from the past, which happens, right? We don't want to feel like unpleasant feelings, especially like in the New Age community, right? Or it's like very difficult for people to handle, you know, if you're having a bad day or if you're feeling sort of depressed or alone. So this is encouraging you to feel your old feelings, to really see what's irritating you, like eating at you and irritating you, so that you can let it go. Because in that letting go, you're going to be able to have the experience of the positive emotions and gifts of the current relationship or the person that you're interested in. Because currently, these unexpressed emotions are bogging you down, clouding you, right? So it's safe to feel them and release them. They're not going to consume you. You'll be able to feel them and release and let them go. And that will help this connection along dramatically. Because then you won't be charged, right? Because you and your person could really be triggering each other because you just have with charged energy. Or you, the viewer, you might have think you're projecting all this excitement and joy, but actually you're not, accidentally, because you're overflowing with old emotions that you're not even aware are present. So just check yourself with that, okay? Let's get the tarot. We've got a couple tarot cards here. We've got the Hangman and the Lovers. Okay. So this is a choice to look at this from an evolved, higher perspective, this relationship. You can look at this in a number of ways. I feel like this is your ideal person here, that you guys are the lovers. You know, this is your ideal partner. This is an ideal partnership. And currently you're being sort of suspended in the Hangman energy to release these emotions so that you don't hurt each other. Because the last thing Spirit wants, or your light family wants, is you to take your old emotions and try to vent them on your current person, because that would hurt you and your person, you know. So do your best to have a screaming session. You know, I have a personal trainer who's a friend, and we do sort of Mongolian sort of warrior yelling and chanting, and we bang on ourselves and get our energy going, and then we charge with fire to release anger. And sometimes we spar and sometimes we wrestle to get that energy out. And it sounds kind of crazy, but I always end up feeling so much better. So training is a good way to also let out emotions that are trapped. Yeah, don't let them eat you alive, sort of thing. Because currently, this is what's keeping you from having this super happy relationship that you're looking for with a special person. All right, so choose love. Choose love. This is the Lovers. This person that you're talking about is helping you have a higher consciousness. They're helping you see life from a higher frequency. So you guys are ideally matched. Okay. I also think you're waiting for each other, you're not going to go anywhere. Suspended, waiting for each other. Let's get some channeled messages. When I become quiet or distant, I'm thinking. This person must be thinking quite a bit. It feels like. Aw, I want to surrender to your will. Okay, so this means that they feel like you're a leader, and even though they may not be used to being led, they want to surrender to what you want here. In other words, they're tired of resisting you. Okay, let's see what else. Sick of it. They'd rather just be with this. Because They feel like if they don't act now, their time is running out. They can't let another person have you. This is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, guys. So emotions, release the pent up emotions, acknowledge them, release, and yeah, choose the love, right? Choose love. That's the message from your life, family pile 3. All right, my friends, I hope this has assisted you. If it has, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment, I care about how you feel. And make sure you subscribe to the channel for future videos. Okay, so much love and light, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.